This replay is a 5 versus 5. So a custom map, not a ladder map, and it is going down on a very familiar thing. Say hello to Wonder. Open Wonder actually, because these mountains around the side have been removed, so it's a nice open area. Open Wonder it is. Let me just sort the sorting of the table as we do. And have an introduction. We're going to say this is team 1 up the top here, this is team 2 down the bottom, and first up, or team number 1, down there at the bottom in the pink color, it's Infinite Jest. Infinite Jest, I'm just going to probably call him Jest, maybe Infinite, probably Jest. He is pink, he is Aeon, building away there. Beside him in the orange color, it is Maxis, Maxis FX. Anyway, he's Cybran in orange. Over there on the next front player, Seraphim, it is Koi Carpfin 63. Koi Carp Fish. He's a fish. Anyway, Koi Carp is there. He is light blue Seraphim as you mentioned. And finally, for the other front section, it is Boot 2099. And he is in the burgundy color. And, well, that is all the races represented across the front. And who's going to be the final double up race at the back is another UEF. It is Corn, and Corn is red UEF. So all the races represented across the front for team number 1. We have Aeon, we have Cybran, we have Seraphim, and we have UEF, and then a second UEF at the back. Let's have an introduction of team number 2. Here down the bottom in the purple color, it is Chopper 51 Russ. So Chopper's down here, he is Cybran in the purple color as mentioned. His teammate beside him, UEF. In the blue it is Kill 2 Bill. Fine, Kill Bill, you can be strange like that. Beside Kill Bill, Seraphim, it is Maverick. Maverick is in the green color, walking his way towards the front, and picking off on the right hand side, it is Megavirus. Megavirus. He is out. So once again, all the races represented across the front for team number 2, but the air player this time is Cybran, and it is Seal Force in the combat green. So each side has all the factions available from the front guys, with a double up on the back of course, because there's only 4 factions. Right, but we have UEF versus Aeon, we have Seraphim versus Seraphim, we have Cybran versus UEF, and we have Aeon versus Cybran. And that's how it's going to go. Okay, lots of mass to be had, sort of, 35,000, a bunch in these races here that you want to go for. And we have some raiding already. There's a Selene over this way, which just picks off an engineer. Just picks off an engineer, just a little bit too late. And now there's a couple of scouts having to go at each other, a couple of Selenes doing that. These 2 guys are moving on around. They've killed off an engineer as well. There was one just there, which died a horrible, horrible death. So some good raiding being done by Boot. But, yeah, an attempted raid from Quick. Koi does not come too much in the way of fruition. Up here we see Maverick has moved in as close as he can to all of the rocks to try and claim as many as possible, and it is Koi doing the same thing on the other side. Maverick moving up here now, grabbing extra rocks. These 2 guys up here having a wee fight each other. They're only mostly interested in the reclaim. I don't think they're going to loiter too much, and that is actually Maxis heading round the back. And yeah, there we go. These guys definitely more interested in the rocks than each other. Okay, reclaim is the way of it. And speaking of reclaim, here's an engineer not doing much. Right to the edge of the crater, but not getting the rocks that are just there. Go on, you know you want to. Rocks, reclaim, tasty, tasty rocks and reclaim. These 2 guys doing their thing. Nope, still doing alright. Okay, fine. Raiding, and this Mantis is going to run into a scout. It's going to kill the scout. It's going to kill the radar. Please kill the radar. It's right there. Oh my word, how did it not shoot the radar? It was right beside it. What is it focusing on? That is the most bizarre thing. I'm sorry, I don't know what that Mantis was doing. It ran past the radar. There's all sorts of things in range, but it didn't shoot at a single one of them. Interesting. Anyway, there's a T1 RD chasing down a commander. That's not going to go well for the T1 RD. You'd be off going for the mass extractor. And some extra units coming up this way, but this is being Infinite Jest pushing on up, whereas Chopper is sitting in his base with his commander, getting extra build power, trying to get some more factories up. In the middle, well, Maverick needs to think about walking away because he's facing up against a commander plus a swarm of units. That's not going to go well for his health, so he has left. He's turning around. No, he's walking away. He can't figure it out. Beside him, over here, it is Kill Bill. And he's got his commander up front, getting some extra mixes down. Maybe we'll see an upgrade come along soon. The top section has kind of stabilized out. It has been Maverick. Sorry, Megavirus, not Maverick. Megavirus has pushed on up. He's got some extra mixes. He's got some units pushing up this way. They're going to plink things at range. This poor engineer. And even this poor tank is going to die as well. These Auroras have extra range. If nothing moves in the T1 stage, they will die. But now the tank does. Now one striker, if he gets some range, could have a good go at these Auroras, but it's not gonna. No, it does. Ooh, no. Decides to turn away. Oh, dodgy, dodgy. Twist and shout and not built these mixes yet. I want to see the engineer up this way or even this way to build those mixes. They are just begging to be completed. Gun upgrades going on left, right and center. Range going down for Megavirus. Guns, speed and range for Maxis, speed and range for Koi, and also damage and range for Kill Bill. So 4 upgrades going on at the moment. Righty, down here, a wee bit of a get out of my territory. Infinite Jest running into a large band of units belonging to Chopper. And they're going to be able to shoot those away. Ooh, very lucky anti-air gun. Just dodges the T-190 shell. Okay. Maverick now pushing up towards some units. He's going to want to be very careful with that. He can kill off some of the units, but he could get swarmed out. And in fact, Koi on the upgrade. T1 bomber comes over here, drops a bomb on nothing. Maybe he's now seeing that the commander's on the upgrade. Perhaps wants to try and push him off that. But is there any anti-air? There's a few interceptors back here. They could have a go at things. But Maverick cannot stay there. There's just simply too much ground firepower. He's got to twist, dive and dodge to get rid of all that. He's going to have a terrible time. Okay, up this direction. Mega has finished his gun upgrade. I think it was range. He can shoot things from a nice long distance now. Longest range club in the game. But Koi is very determined to keep that upgrade going. He's going to take a bunch of damage though. There's some T1 artillery's turned up from Maverick. Going to lay the smackdown. And Koi might finish the upgrade because he's going to be heavily hurt. Well down into the yellow, but Maverick has to fall back. Too many units have come to try and slow that down. Look at the damage though happening to Koi. He's taken a bunch of T1 arty. Now we can reply him, but he's still under 7,000 already. And Maverick. Well, questions are being asked. And the question is, do I want to stay here? And the answer is nope. He is leaving. But Koi himself, well, I think Maverick needs to get a block in there, get some units to bump that commander to stop him moving, because Maverick is still in range. And a wee bit of a fake there, that is a good plan. Koi is now, no, he's still shooting Maverick. Maverick can now get away though. He's out of range. He can think about dropping back in this direction just to get away from that commander who's having himself a bad time over here. Kill is pushing up on Maxis. Units and commanders having a big old fight on that side. Infinite with a double arrow gun comp versus the T2 on Chopper. And if Chopper can get that T2 point defense up, if he can keep it alive, it's going to be a very big help. He needs more of them though, because it's going to take a while to take down the health of Infinite, and he's just going to pick those off one by one, although he's now decided to drop back instead, going to his swarm going down this way to pull out that number. So Infinite doesn't want to push onto the T2PD, decides instead to send a swarm around the bottom. Maybe he can sneak around the edges and pick things off. In the meantime, his commander has decided not to engage the Cerberus turrets, and this should be okay. Yeah, these are rules. That should be fine for Chopper. He should be able to hold that. And he's building a critical mass of Cerberus turrets over this way, and that is going to deny this entire area, particularly to a gun comp who just can no longer get closer. Down into the yellow is Jest. Right. Koi, 3,000, under 4,000 health. What the heck happened to him? He took some damage maybe from some bombers. Up this direction is a gun upgrade going down for Maverick. He's got around about the same health, so those two guys are not so good. And what is Megavirus doing? He has been, well, he has been annoying, I guess. He's been pushed right up into Boot's camp. Boot camp, sorry. But he is killing stuff off at range, and now his commander can be supported by units. I don't know what the heck is going on here. There's just been minimal resistance. Where are Boot's units? Well, there's Boot's comm. He has been ousted. I mean, like, proper ousted, though. Megavirus, maybe he doesn't want to stand in range of the Tier 1 PD doing nothing. Maybe he wants to actually shoot back at it. Yeah, kill it off. Taking 3 damage there, but he has really pushed Bouchon back. Alright, gun done, and nano repair on the way from Maverick. He wants to get a bit of an advantage on there, but Koi has dropped on back. He fears staying up front with that. T2 on the way for a kill as well. Have a good time, but here we go. The T2 PD creep is real from Chopper. And the question is, what can Infinite do about it? Well, he wants to get T2 of his own, and maybe he wants to consider some mobile missile launchers. Those are great at taking out T2 PD because they can't shoot back at them. That's why. But up this direction, Megavirus has just parked his comm up front. This is, wow, no other word for it really. It's brutal. And he hasn't even got the speed upgrade. He's just got the range upgrade, and well, something needs to happen to him. His commander's so far forward. Do we have T3? We do have T3 up for Corn. That could be a game changer if it wasn't for Vector's opponent. Also had T3 up, so Seal Force is just at the same point as Corn. It is all looking pretty good. And this is Chopper. He is pushing out. Looks like he's trying to develop a line of point defense to slow things down. In comes some T1 bombers though. And, well, he doesn't actually have any anti-air. So those T1 bombers, they can do whatever they want. There are some ASFs up here from Seal Force, but the T1 bombers are going to be able to swing around and kill all sorts of stuff off. Pushing up some T1 AA, not a bad idea, but the bombers are over this direction. And they are helping clean those units out, which leaves an open gap for units to run on through. They are Auroras, so yeah, they're a bit weak, but they have range. And if they can pop those Mantis off, it's going to be a bad time for them. Okay. So run by going over this way. T2 PD over here. Lack going up. And this is a silly idea. Units trickling in one by one. This Cerberus turret is loving it though. We can just kill those guys off nice and easy. I hear. Ooh. Maverick, what you doing? Very confident in his commander right now. Boot is there, but Boot has no grades on his commander, no gun, no nothing. Whereas over here it is Maverick and Koi, both with a nano gun comm. But there's Ilshivers out from Koi and Maverick. Well, I feel like maybe he's bitten off a wee bit more than he can chew, especially as along comes Maxis with his units. And, well, Maverick needs some help right about now. He is trying to focus down the Ilshivers as he needs to do, but he needs some unit support right away. His health is not great. And Koi actually may be able to push in on this. 5,000 health left from Maverick, but units are here from Megavirus. They could maybe tip the items in the balance. Bombers, T1 bombers coming on. We do some extra damage onto Koi over there. Maverick still trying to run away, thinking maybe he can get out of this. And he might be able to if there's enough firepower from the ground units, and Koi is having to fall back. He cannot loiter in that region. The Maverick gets away. Was quite damaged, but the regen is massive. Absolutely massive. Okay. But in the middle, even as Maxis brought his units over to try and help out, we have had a push up through by Kiltabil. He has had a bunch of units coming in. Unfortunately, they're not going to get a heck of a lot done because some point defense was spammed on down, even a T2BD. And they might have done some stuff, but mostly it's just a mass donation. Maverick pushing back in, and I mean, bold, yes, maybe not the best idea though. Not when you're low on health yourself. And there are ill shivers all over the place. Shield comes in from Mega, so Mega trying to help out his friend there, keep him alive with some support. But I know he wants to get the kill on Koi, but at the moment it's just not going to be possible thanks to the ill shivers and thanks to the spam coming up behind. No dice on there, but still, this rather large boot-sized hole where there used to be a base. Bullshit was coming along to play cleanup. Some T1 units down there are going to have a bad time. But there is a factory. There's a T1 point defense that's going to do some good damage against those Ilchis. The Auroras are just paper though. You watch them die so damn quickly. Nothing they can do against Ilshibus. This direction, and ooh, that regen on these guys is fantastic. And Maverick once again having to go at Koi. The health is quite similar this time, but the shield is going to be the difference between the two. Maverick tips into the green, over 12,000 health. Koi is down under 1100, but still too close to each other in totals, so that if they were to fight it out, it would probably be a mutual KO. They really don't want to quite do that right now. Okay, this direction, mobile missile launchers doing a number on the front base kill to build. Gonna need some buzzkills. There we go, they're gonna start going on up. The bottom side, it is Chopper. He has got some units pushing on up the left hand side. He's got T2 in there. I see some rhinos, and they're gonna have a grand old time killing these off. Oblivion trying to be placed up by Infinite Jest, and where is... he's back there. So Chopper's comm is back here. He's nice and safe back in his base, and he's now relying on units to do the pushing over on that side. Trying to get an Oblivion turret up. Well, one turret's not going to do much against that swarm. Maybe do enough to scare them off, but here we go. This direction, it is Cybran missiles, so even if you shoot them with attack defense, all they do is split into three and carry on doing a little bit less damage. Enough of this. Maverick is determined to have a go at Koi. Like, absolutely determined. No ifs, buts, or maybes. I don't know if he's trying to bait him with his comm or what, but he's definitely trying. But Koi doesn't quite want to play that game. Once again, Maverick though is looking much healthier at this stage. He's got an extra rank of Venomous over Koi, which has helped his regen a huge amount. And that is all good. But now, Mega Virus with a double gun Aeon comm plus shield, not heavy, just shield. And if he joins the fray, it's going to be a very bad time for Koi. This direction, and it looks like Hill got tired of this mobile missile launches, so he decided to push them. But unfortunately, plenty of defenses in front of them, plus some T2 arty going up here. Not good times for Bill. But here's the run by on the left hand side. Chopper deciding he doesn't even need to worry about Jest, has just pushed units up the left hand side, and those are going to work on some points over there. Infinite Jest, I don't know what's been attacking him, but he is not healthy. We'll be able to clean up those units though quite happily. But here's the problem, it is these units up this direction killing off Echo up the back. There's plenty to be had. Look, T1 energy storage, kill that. We'll get rid of his overcharge, or at least part of his overcharge. But even as that's going on back here, it is Maverick, it is Mega Virus, and it is Koi about to be 2v1s. Throw some T2 PD into the mix, I saw that. T2 point defense, and now Koi is going to have a bad time. He's having to fall back from Mega Virus and Maverick pushing up on him. And I don't know, maybe he's decided enough's enough, but no, he's still trying to get away. But not a good time. And he's been pushed right back into his base. We have a double commander, Mega Virus under shields. We have Maverick with a regen. And it is not good for Koi. He's got units in his back. What's he trying to build out here? Siege tanks? Maybe sniper bots would be a better idea. They can outrange the commanders. Right now the siege tanks would push up, but they would also die a horrible death. What's going on back here? Maybe some gunships might be an idea. He's got the ASFs, but right now, Koi is struggling. He's got to move away. He's got to get out of range or into range of the Aeon Com, but his health is going to disappear soon. Not good, not good. Plenty of Ushvas, but they can overcharge in their group 4 for 1. And Maverick now just relentlessly pursuing. I don't know if that's a good idea because his teammate has dropped back. Now there's T1 PD all over the place. The engineers build those up. T2 PD back this direction, and Koi, well, it looks like he's going to manage to get away. For the moment, Shield has been moved up from Megavirus to just help Maverick out. Okay. Let's go just a little bit quiet. Alright. Still down here, the mobile missile launchers are doing a number on the front base to kill to Bill. There's a T2 artillery joining in the front as well, a couple of them actually, and I'm surprised it's still standing. There are plenty of shield gens, and I think that's why. We have 3 shield generators up, we have a bunch of TAC missile defense, but is it enough is the question, and the answer is probably not. All the time, just more and more missiles coming on in. We have the T2A, which they cannot stop, and the shields are just going to drop. Here they go. As more and more firepower comes on in. Right, Maverick has decided to pull back. He thinks maybe I can't keep pushing into this, which he'd be right, because those are sniper bots. They're going to give him a bad time. Siege tanks up here, joined by Ushvas, and they're just going to waltz their way through all of this, basically. Not a heck of a lot can stop them. There is a T1 PD over here, but it's basically going to get ignored, and these guys are going to carry on. Right, this direction, and well, Kill Bill is very determined to stay up the front. He's got some of his own mobile missile launchers here, and I think they're trying to counter-fire these ones, but they're getting shot down by zappers, which do stop those missiles. The question is, how long can he hold out for that? Up here, Koi has got 4 ranks of accuracy, got 19,000 health, and his commander's pushing up, being supported by some Ushvas, being supported by some sniper bots. It's going to be kind of dangerous to try and take on just a commander. But he is making progress, and up this direction as well. This siege tank plus Ushvas, it has rocked right on through all of this. Killed off a couple of point means doesn't care about their existence at all. And now moving over this way to take on even more items. Oh, there we go. That is the front position for Kill to be broken. He's lost a shield, he's lost a bunch of TAC missile defense, and still more of it comes raining down. Again, a push into the base of Infinite Jest, who now has UT2RT. But this is Koi pushing up with his commander into the forces. I don't know if this was a wise idea. Where's the sniper boss where they're sitting back here? Maybe they died, so I'm sure he had more than just the one. That's not looking good at all. He is in range of Maverick. He's got lots of health, but so does Maverick. It's going to take a while for them to kill each other. It's actually got enough time for Koi to fall back. He should be alright. I don't think Maverick can really afford to chase him back into his base, but it's enough to shoo him away at least. And Koi has to return a little bit. This entire front area is just getting decimated. So many tech missiles coming on in, and really Kills Will needs to think about an alternative strategy. Maybe some T2 artillery, which is what he's getting hit by. He's doing the extra damage on that, and so many mobile missile launchers. Upgrade towards T3 on the way for Maxis. He's had enough of that. Broadswords. Dropping on down this way. Where are they headed? And have they been spotted? Right, Chopper sitting here, T2 Commander, just under a couple of shields, he's alright. No anti-air near him though. That's okay, another push out. From Mr. Kill, he is so tired of those mobile missile launchers, he wants them gone. Sending a nice large force, wants to try and kill those off and just shoot them away long enough maybe to build up something in the way of defense. But once again, otherwise push his commander there. There's some T2 artillery, T2 point defense, T1 point defense. There's some units, and eventually this all melts into nothing. The mobile missile launchers have dropped right on back. So as soon as that push is over, they can just move back on forwards and carry on. Right, this direction it is. Well, it is Koi. He's got some assistance, he's got siege tanks, he's got a sniper bot, he's got a lightning tank. And will he decide to push on up again? Here is a tech upgrade for Maverick, so he's happy with his current loadout. Now wants to get some tech on there. Up the top, where is... Well, Megavirus is here, he's got his commander back here helping build. I don't know really that's much help, he's got no engineering on there, so he's basically the worth of 2 T1 engineers. Not that great. And here's the counter push. This is Maxis rushing on up, so I'm just going to clear out what was left of this front section. Doesn't need to worry too much about it though. He's got the T2 AD back there doing things, and even T2 AD from his friend Infinite Jest is able to have a go at this region as well, so really Kill Bill is going to have to think about falling back. That position is untenable for him. And now he's getting hammered by T2 forces, and his commander is not particularly combat ready. Well, he does have the gun upgrade, but does he have overcharge is a question. I don't see a storage back here, and he is getting hammered by some rhinos. Oh, there's an overcharge. He's got it somewhere. There's one. So he's having to go at rhinos with his gun combo. He's got to be careful though, there's a lot of them. And of course the mobile missiles from here, he cannot afford to stand still or he will get decimated. Down to 4,000 health trying to take the rhinos out. But without an overcharge, that's beautiful. One rhino left, he'll be alright from here. As long as he does not stand still. Go stand still. You want to stand still and you'll be alright. Time to move these guys up, not into the missiles though. Oh, how they not get those? No idea. Anyway, that has shooed the units away, and this is Maxis pushing on up, so Kill Bill has been broken. His forward position is done for, and he has to fall back and start trying to do an alternative idea. Okay, T2 on the way for Koi. Though he has some harbingers pushing him, he should be fine. He'll have overcharge, and he does have units back here which can push on up. A lot of sniper bots. He's taking a huge amount of damage from those Harveys. Have a look, 9,000 health. He's lost over half his health just standing there, and in comes Maverick again. Plus a T2 RD hit. T2 artillery there from Maverick as well, and this is very dangerous for Koi. He is hurting a lot. But he's got plenty of units around him, and Maverick cannot push that. Excuse me, he's got to drop back, and then comes another T2 RD shell. It's going to hit. Oh, it's not. Koi is going to get away from that. Back up to 4,000 health. He was looking very, very peaky a moment ago. But there's a lot of units coming over, and they focus him down. They can cause a lot of damage. If he dies now, that's a massive amount of units going to go down. These sniper bots are with him. I think he's taken a wrong turn there. 2,500 health. There's T2RT loitering around somewhere. There it is. If that shell lands on him, he's a dead man. But no, it looks like he's going to get away. 3,000 health. The regen is good. And the units are dead. That was very close for Koi. No way he wants to keep moving around there. T2RT shell. Misses. He needs to fall back. He needs to get out of range of that and be a healthy man. Over on the left hand side though, this has been a correct push from Chopper. Moving around the back with some units trying to clean up something off the back here, killing off some more eco. Excuse the coughing, I am sorry. Even with some units pushing up into the middle of the base here, you're not going to get much done, but the left hand side has been much more successful. But my oh my. Boy. Very, very bold, but also very, very damaged. Team Maverick with the Great Honors Commander has got extra health. Also able to pop down some shielding for himself, and ooh, Tech Bank. There's no TMD here. If they take down the shield, they could kill Koi. They could kill Boot. And is that the tech launch? Yes, it is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Who were they going for? Will they kill him? No, the shield tanks it all. Oof, damage onto Boot. 7,500 health, and now they realise the danger. Now they get a move on. They're going to need some tech missile defense from that. Another volley comes on in, but that was a missed opportunity, I feel. They could have let the Artie take a bit more health off the shield, maybe kill it off first. But now those guys are going to be okay with some, excuse me, with some tech missile defense, some shielding, and some anti-air. They will be alright. But here comes the monkey. Proper has not been idle, and he has built a monkey, and this is a problem for Infinite, maybe. He's got a fair amount of point defense there though, and here we go, broadswords. So it's monkey versus point defense versus broadswords, and they turned up just in the nick of time. I don't know if they knew the monkey was there or not, but they will be absolutely helpful for turning that thing into an early mass donation. Where is the commander from Infinite? Well, he's walked away. Monkey is doomed. They got some work done, but maybe not enough. Okay, definitely not enough for what it could have done. Didn't kill off the HQ. Didn't kill off any kind of eco. So really, it's just a 1400 mass donation. Right, this section's gone alright though.
Strategic launch detected.
Nuke? Who the heck had a nuke? Oh my word. It is Corn. Oh boy, who's he nuking? He's nuking down here, and this is going to be horrible for Chopper. That is his main base. That's going to be his HQ. That is going to be everything of his... What's he got? So Chopper's at 207 income. Pre-nuke. Boom. 99. He has had his income halved. Dear oh dear. It did have an SMD, but it was not loaded, so unfortunately it's going to be him out of the game for a little while. Alrighty, rest of the map though, how's it all going? Well, up this top has kind of staticed out. They have been trying to push, trying to sneak things in, but just not quite managed to get anything done. And really, Koi has done a fabulous job of keeping them at bay. Although his shields are dropping as of now, thanks to, looks like T2 artillery back here. And more back over here. I think these ones are the only ones that are actually in range. Okay. Alright, so that nuke really has leveled things out. This entire bottom section is open. There's not much on the ground to slow things down. Excuse me, sorry. And really, there's not much doing for Kill to Bill either. He is trying to regrow what he's had, but his base is in tatters. Chopper is a little bit better off. He's got mass income. He needs more energy income though. And where's his commander? Well, his commander's hiding back over here, right in the base of of Seal, who has his own nuke launcher. I presume he's got nuke defense somewhere. There it is, and it's loaded, so he's fine on that front. Do they have their own nuke defense? But hang of a push coming through the top. These are units from McCoy just waltzing their way through the top of the map. A few sniper bots shattering them, but there's a lot of damage potential coming over. A bunch of siege bots, a bunch of Ilshivers. Huge amounts are going to do some damage. There's some point defense here. They're going to get some damage out, but they're not going to survive too long against that kind of firepower. Just have a look. The siege tanks basically ignore the walls, and they get popped fairly easily. Alrighty, so now the tide turns southwards. There's some harbingers here. They're going to help clean up a little bit. Going to struggle against that many siege tanks though. There's some extra ground units coming on in, but not looking all too good. Sniper bots doing anything. Plenty of T1 PD here going to be distracting. The harbingers are going to be key to try and keep alive, which they do. Kite off a little bit, left a little bit. So that push will come to not much more. But here's the play. Monkey. Maxis with a monkey, and where's it going to go? Plus some tac missiles. Maybe he was looking for a sniper kill, but don't know if there's anything left in range of those. Object. Oh, actually, there's quite a bit in range. Kill all sorts of things. Anyway. Looks like the broadswords were trying to make a play, but they haven't caught out without their air escort, and this is... Ooh.
Strategic launch detected.
Almost an air fight between the two of these guys. Nuke is out from Seal, and where's it going for? Well, it's going for down here. Is that loaded? No, it is not. And this is going to be Jest, suffering the same fate as Chopper. His base is going to be turned into scrap. He had... He didn't even have that much eco. He's got 75. 75 turns into 33. So yeah, he's way worse off than his opponent still. Monkey is a problem. Who can take on the monkey? Well, Megavirus I think has decided that he can. He's going to turn around and face it, standing under the shields. Maybe Maverick will join him, but Maverick has decided not to. Overcharge is going to come in, and that monkey's going to start taking damage. Megavirus wants to face tank that laser. Walks just out of range, and there we go. Monkey does go down. Oof. So there's been two monkeys in this game. They have not had much in the way of success at all. Push has moved down the right, and a bunch of Ilshivers are left, but yeah, they should be able to be cleaned up. Being chased by some sniper bots and some harbingers, and a Strat's can come along and ruin it as well. That'll do it. But what's going to be key is this air battle. Korn has 187 ASF, so you have a look at Seal Force, who has 194, so very even on the air game. Very even indeed, and those attack missiles going for something. Are they going for... Oh my word. They went for Megavirus. That was incredibly close to dodge at the last moment. And even the volcano helped. Ooh, he's a very lucky boy. Very, Very lucky boy. Okay, down here, and this is not good for Bill. He is going to get ramped on by a bunch of T2 units, although some bricks are coming in to help. And as long as he's got overcharge, he'll be alright. But that's his E-storage. Excuse me. I think that was his only E-storage. And he is just having difficulties. Corn is built in a Wassa. Oh dear. That is problematic. It's one of those things that can turn the tide of a battle should it go well. Okay, we've got some harbingers down here pushing on in. We have these bricks need to come down, take care of those. Maybe, no, kill two will just stay away. We've got Strat will do it. Nice strats, good strats. Pretty hurt harbingers, but they are taking out eco, they're front and centre. This Jess who decides that, well, I'm not going to build any more of these for a while, I might as well use them, might as well push on in. And they get some work done. Kill off a bunch of mass extractors over this way, so well done them. Okay. This direction. And it's a push from Maverick. I think he's just sending in some junk units just to see what's around there. I don't know if he's going to get much more done there. Too many T3 units, too many point defense. Got T2 ID there as well. Got commanders standing around, so Koi is going to be able to rebuff that quite easily. There's the sniper boss that could be a problem, but the siege tanks are rolling out to meet them. Maybe the snipers need to go back. I hear the Awassa. I'll pop that section down there. No dramas. Oh, the sniper bots. Too close. Too close. Yeah, not so good for sniper bot health to be rushed by siege tanks. And there's T2 artillery as well, so not going to get a huge amount done. That looked like a power blow. Is Maverick having problems with power? But yes, he is, because he's building an SMD. He's building an experimental as well. There's a chicken. That's going to be interesting to see. There's a monkey over this way as well, so Maxis for the monkey. That's going to spell probable doom for Kill Bill. And if we throw an Awassa into the mix, here we go, dropping his payload right there. Not quite sure what it hits. Like attack missile battery and the T2 RD, so fairly good pick. But not much doing on that front. Okay, monkey is moving on up. Ricks are here to try and help repel it, but monkey is supported by forces. And this is just going to be devastating for Kill Bill's base. Getting completely swarmed over by all of this. There'll be nothing left, and Kill Bill decides, nah, I'm done. He's decided that playing the game is not even playing the game. A bunch of strap bombers coming from Seal Force. Monkey is the target of them, and it takes a bundle of damage. These strats fall away though after deciding to shoot the monkey, who walks in an opposite direction. The Thota is loitering in the area as well, so monkey can't really face off against that as well. Where is that Awassa? There it is. As well as a horde of T1 bombers. Excuse me, sorry. Right, your Thota's there. The air swarm is there. Got a monkey over there. We have 3/4 done. Thota in that way. A bunch of T2 artillery. We have units sneaking around the edges, killing stuff off. How is it going to go? Right, units are coming up again from Chopper, and they're just going to kill off the eco of this direction, because why not? They can. Mobile missile launchers, they'll outrange anything, including these over here, but I hear the Awassa. Drops a bomb, kills a bunch of T1 point defense there. Maybe there was some sniper boss there or something. Either way, whatever's there is dead now. Because that's what the boss does, just drops his bombs and kills stuff dead. T1 bombers are kind of all over the place. Don't know if you really want to engage with the ASFs on that, might as well let them do their thing. But this direction, this is either Break or Silly from Jest. There are some T3 units down here, but I think it'll be okay. If we can stay out of range and overcharge those, he should be alright, as well as some assistance from T2 point defense back this way. And I think Jest is going to be okay. Seal Force has built an experimental, it's a crab. So he's going to get into the ground melee as well. Some bouncers pushing up forwards, a strange idea from them, but bricks are now replacing them, that should be okay. And here's the chicken. Question is, where is that going to go? It's going to push to the left, it's going to push up this direction. The Wassa is also coming up for a bombing run. It's going to bomb these bricks down here. Give him a bad time of that. Oof. Yeah, a bunch of dead bricks. But the Wassa, I expect, sorry, the chicken, and I expect the Wassa to make another run at that. Although maybe not, the chicken is just walking straight on in. The chicken is being shadowed by the air from Seal Force. The ASFs are lurking around from Corn as well. Neither of them quite wants to engage right now, but Corn has to do something because that chicken is really about to decimate the base of Koi. And in fact, he's found the commander and is going to start focusing him down. And this is not great for Koi. He's getting absolutely hammered. Koi finishes his own chicken, but a little too late. Koi's out of the game. And this chicken should now turn back and take out the rest of the base as much as possible. The Death Ball should be able to kill a huge amount of resources as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. And look at everything just die. Oh dear indeedy. Okay. What is left? You've got the Owasso. And that's a grab finished by Mavis. Maxis, sorry, not Mavis. It's an X, not a V. What am I thinking of? Who knows? Okay. The Wasp being used as some defense up here, takes out a bunch of units. There was a whole bunch of Harbingers here ready to go. But a single Wasp bomb decides to negate pretty much all of it. And they're now getting a bad time. They really need to do something, but hello! A strat snipe on Jest. And Jest is out of the game just like that. But here we go. This is getting tight. This could be the air fight we've been waiting for. Oh no, that's a terrible time to turn back from Seal Forces. Air is just getting absolutely decimated. Oh dear. But he turns back in on Corn, and there we go, the fight is on. The air is having a good go, but Seal Force lost so many units right in the first instance. We've been caught in behind, and this is a split from Corn, and now Red is overwhelmed that. And the Owasso has come straight on into the main base. There's not a lot of air defense back in this direction. In fact, there's almost no SAMs whatsoever. There's nothing to slow the Owasso down. The air fight has been won by Corn. And now the Owasso is free to rain the skies, dropping some more bombs. Where is anything? Oh no. Bill Power's down. That shield is barely alive. And what have they got left to slow it down? Well, not a lot. Once that shield drops, those power generators are going to blow up as well, and the air grid is going to go. The Owasso is going to swing back any second now with another bombing run. What's it going to get? How's your damage? Kaboom! There's your damage. Chopper was standing too close to some PGens, too close to support commanders, and Seal Force is well down into the yellow. The Owasso swings back around. Although it turns away again. Steel Force control K's out. There was a bomb, another bomb coming on in. And he is gone from the game. This leaves just Maverick and Megavirus to have a go at what is left. And losing that crab as well, that is less than optimal. That crab would have been a huge help in the battle to the front. But what have they got left? They don't have air, that's for certain. The Sawasa can go and kill the ground. Right, decided to bomb the ground. Didn't get that bad of a turn, Cecile. Well, actually, you did. You had a whole lot of ASF get decimated in your run back in this direction. Korn chased your ASFs down beautifully, and you were getting absolutely hammered for no response. It was terrible. Now there's Nawasa just doing his thing, and that is it. Slightly sudden ending, but my word.